I don't want a Trailbreaker, I want a Trail Maker. Does he at least make a good trail mix? Ooh, that stuff is good.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Ocular Max TERRAEGIS. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. And up front here, we have a nice window box. You can see TERRAEGIS in his old mode perfection series, The Art of Transformation. Has some very nice artwork here of TERRAEGIS. His name is TERRAEGIS. He's a defensive strategist. On this side of the box, we have TERRAEGIS. On the other side of the box, TERRAEGIS. On the top of the box, TERRAEGIS. On the bottom of the box, warning! Please don't eat anything in this box that could be very bad for you. Hey, look, TERRAEGIS. On the back of the box, he's all like, Transform! And you get a very G1-y tech spec card with a bio if you want to read it. And you do also get a tech spec decoder, so you can actually see the stats there clearly, which is pretty cool. So there you have that, and that's basically it for the packaging. So, moving right along. Oh, before I forget the most important part, you do get the collector's card. Yay! With, again, very nice artwork of TERRAEGIS. And on the back you have that same bio that was on the box and your tech specs. If that interests you, hooray for cards. So, moving right along, here we have TERRAEGIS, which is Ocular Max's take on a masterpiece Trailbreaker, and it is a pretty cool figure, in my opinion. He does have some die-cast in him, so he has a little bit of heft to him, which is nice. But let's get in close here so we can see the details. We have a nice chromed-out grille right up front here with some nice transparent blue for the headlights, and you do have some orange for those lights as well. We have some nice rubber tires, which are Formula Dog Desert tires. Those are the good kind. That's a good brain right there. 4WD, four-wheel drive, and of course, the very iconic Trailbreaker paint deco going on there. It's very nice. You have nice transparent blue windshields and windows right up top as well. And all around, very nicely done. Got some nice silver paint right here. On the back, yeah, some transparent taillights, dual tailpipes. Very nice. And on the bottom, everything is actually pretty well concealed. You can kind of see his hands a little bit right up front. A little bit visible, but nothing too egregious. But all in all, though, very, very nice. You got some more of that transparent blue plastic there for the windows. Yeah, very cool. He rolls very nicely, very smoothly, as rolling things should, which I very much appreciate. And yeah, so for comparison, here he is with Masterpiece Sideswipe. So you can see how they scale together. Here he is with Masterpiece Ironhide. So you can see how they look together. And here he is with MP10. So you can see how he looks there with the big bots. So there you go. And here he is with G1 Trailbreaker, because it's pressure. Trailbreaking pressure. Yeah. So there you go. Now you do get some replacement side view mirrors in case you break these, which is very nice. So you do get a replacement, which I do very much appreciate. So you get extra side view mirrors. You do also get these two missile launchers. Well, not missile launchers, like missiles, rockets. I don't know really what these are supposed to be. They're guns of some kind. I don't know the official name for these. They're things. They're things that the G1 toy had. But there you go. And done in a nice chrome. And they have these flip-down pegs right here. So you can store these on the vehicle mode. You have these two slots right up here on the roof. And you can just tab these on and have that going on if you wish. So there you have that. And you can also store them inside. You can just lift up this section right here and plug these in from underneath and have them stored like that if you want. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get them plugged in that way, but you can do it. So there you go. And yeah, all the other accessories I will show off when we get to robot mode, because he does include quite a bit of stuff. So there you go. So I think the only thing left to do is to get down to transformation, shall we? Let's get right down to it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to lift up this back section right here and just get a grip of all this. Untab all this. You can see you got little tabs and tabs here. See all that kind of holds together. So you just want to undo all that on these sides right here. And then just kind of pull this back and up. This part is a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it is doable. There you go. Just want to get these tabs out. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. See, these tabs just sit underneath this panel right here. And they're a little bit of a pain in the butt to get undone, but there you go. And then you just bring that up and just kind of get all this out of the way. So now you want to untab this section right here. So you want to take this section right here and just kind of pull this up. And then you can bring all of this down like that. And you can see this just hooks in right in there. And that's how that works. So then you just start bringing all this down like that. You want to raise up this piece right here. You want to take the side view mirror and flip it in like that. And then you just kind of start bringing the leg down and then bring this down. You want to untab this back section right here, so you can then take this section and flip this up. And you want to take the wheel and push this in like that until you hear it click. And it will click. Did it click? No, it didn't click. Come on. There you go. It clicked into place. And this will just sit right in here like that. Cat hair not included. Get out of here. So you want that wheel just sitting in there like that. And at that point you can take this section and bring it back over the wheel like that. Now you want to come here. You want to flip out this little section right here and then bring the leg down. And that will just tab in to the side right there. And once you've done that, you can take this bit. You can see this bit right now. It's kind of loose and flopping around. You want to take this now and bring that back. And that will now keep this in place. Now that sits nice and solidly. And now you want to take this panel right here. You notice there's a big gap right here. And now you just want to take this section and just slide it over. Boop, like that. And that will tab in like so. And that fills in that gap. That's pretty cool how that works. And then you just bring up the foot and just bring the leg down. And we have a leg all done. Second verse, as you can guess, much like the first. It is. It is. So just untab that section. Bring that down. Just start bringing the legs down. Bring this up. Fold that side view mirror in. And just bring all that down. Bring that down. Tap the back, swing all this, make sure you have clearance here to swing all this around. Make sure you push that wheel up. Make sure you hear it click. Did it click? It did click. Okay. I just didn't hear it, but apparently it did. And then that just sits in there like that. Why are things not sitting properly? There we go. Sits right in there. And then just bring that back. And then bring that section out, straighten the leg, and that will tab into the side. Slide this panel over to fill up the gap right there. And then you just bring this back. That just sits right underneath that panel right there. Bring up the foot, bring the leg down, and there we have the legs all done. Yep. There we go. And you just take the section right here, bring that down, and that gives you the crotch. Form feet and legs, form arms and body, and I'll form the crotch. Anyway. How come that wasn't part of the Voltron combination? I don't know. Anyway. So anyway, what are we doing? We're moving on to the upper body. That's what we're doing. I just totally threw myself off with that. But anyway, you want to take the front wheels. Push those up. Boom, push those up. Then you just bring the arms down and you split them. Before you do that, actually, you want to take this section right here, this part of the roof, and just unpeg that. Just bring that back, get that out of the way, because when you bring out the arms, these windshields will now come in like that. And then, I have to raise up a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. You want to take this section of the bumper right here and bring that down. That will tab into place. And then these sections right here are just going to shift in like that. And once you've done that, you can just take all this, bring it down. There is a tab that will go right in here. And these tabs will go right in this groove right here. So just bring all that down. And you should feel that tab in. And then bring that down. And that tabs in right there. There you go. And at this point now, you can flip up his head. You can just bring these windows back. Bring this panel up like that. And now you can take this bit right here and compress this up into the body. Like so. And now I gotta bring the camera back down. There we go. So once we have all that done, I think I undid his chest. There we go. Once you have that done, you want to take the windshield here and you just want to bring it back and bring it down. And you have two posts in here that will go into the two ports right in there. So you just line that up and that will plug in right there to finish off his chest. Then you just swing the arms down, extend the arms, and you want to pull out his hands, which are a little bit of a pain in the butt. You kind of have to just kind of grab hold of a finger and just kind of wiggle them out. There you go. And there you have a hand. Hooray for hands. And extend. Boop. And then just grab a hold. You have to grab a hold. Pull my finger. You have to. You do have to pull his finger to get his hands out. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, man. You have to transform him with the oldest joke in the book. You have to pull his finger. You do. Anyway. So, there we go. And for the backpack, you're just going to take this section right here, flip it up, and just collapse that up into the body like that. And there you go. There you have TERRAEGIS in his robot mode, and that sure is a Trailbreaker. And he looks good, you know, very, very nicely done, in my opinion. These are supposed to be down right now. But yeah, very nicely done. Let's get in close here on the noggin. There's the noggin. You can see some nice blue paint there for his visor. I mean, his head is all black, so it's kind of hard to see the details, but it's there. It is a very nicely done head sculpt. And all around, very nice design. Looks very good, looks very Trailbreaker-y. I do dig it. I do dig it. It's very nice. You see how the back looks. Yeah. Pretty nicely done in my opinion. Now, articulation-wise, his head is on a swivel. He can rotate a full 360. He can look up. He can do total squirrel. He can do that. He can look down into his own chest. You do have, you know, the hinge that his head is on that panel. You can use that and have him looking. You could kind of break his neck, really. That's just, I don't know what's going on there, but hey, you can do that if you want to. The arms can do a full 360. They can go in and out. You do have a bicep swivel. You have over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. You do have a wrist swivel. The thumb is on a ball joint. The index finger is on two hinges. One right there and one right there. If the camera will focus, there we go. One right there, one right there. So the index finger is a separate piece, and these three fingers are also separate pieces, but they only have a hinge at the base. So he does have some nice semi-posable hands. He does have a, I almost said wrist swivel. He has a waist swivel. That's his waist, not his wrist. Waist swivel. And he does have a bit of an ab crunch too, due to transformation, which is nice. His legs go forward, that far, can go back, that far. A nice, it's a kind of squeaky ratchet, but it's a ratchet. Outward movement, he can do the full splits. He does have a thigh swivel. He has 90 degrees of bend at the knee and the feet. The toes can't move up, but they can move down due to transformation. And you have lots of tilt right there. So there you go. He is pretty poseable. So there you have that. So let's get down to the robot mode accessories. Now you do get an alternate head for TERRAEGIS. You get a G1 toy head, which is a very, very nice reproduction of the G1 toy head with the red visor there and the silver on the sides. Looks very nice. To swap the heads, you have to undo this screw right here on the back, and you just swap the heads out. But yeah, just you can kind of see how it will look with the toy head. I'll just kind of sit it right there. There we go. There you go. There it is with the toy head. Voila. So if you want them looking more like the G1 toy, there you got that. So there you go. These missiles right here can be used in robot mode as well. He does have clips on either shoulder here. So you can clip them onto both shoulders if you want. And how this works is you want to take this tab here and bring this back. And how this works is you want to insert this section, the black section, into this clip first. So you basically want to back it in first and then push it down, and that will clip in like that. And then you can use that hinge on the clip itself and angle that up and down as much as you want. So you have that going on, and you can plug this onto both shoulders if you want. So you can do that. You also get these cap pieces, because you can also use these pieces right here. You can remove this back piece, put that off to the side, and you can plug this into this cap like that. And what you can do here is you can fold his hand back up, just ball his fist back up here, and push his hand back in, and you take this and clip it over and give him his gun hand, which is pretty cool. And you get two of these because you can use this as well and give him two gun hands if you want. So that's a pretty cool thing that you can do if you want to. You do also get his, I believe this is his force field generator. If I'm wrong, I'm sure 1,000 people will correct me, but I think it's his force field generator. So you get that, and you also get two separate armatures for it. Now, this armature right here is to more mimic the G1 toy version, and this just pops in on the ball joint right there, like that. And this will just plug on to a post right back here. So you just take that and plug it on, and that will sit right behind his head, a la the G1 toy. Or, if you don't want that, you can remove this, and you get this curved one, and you can pop that in like that. And what you do here is you can lift up this clip piece right here. You can bring that back to expose the slot, and you can take this and slot that into his shoulder like that, and display it as it is in the cartoon. So you can have the cartoon look going on, you can have the G1 toy look going on. Totally up to you how you want to display it. But me personally, I like this version better. I like that option a lot better. But hey, as always, your toy, display it however you wish. So there you go. And you also get these little clip pieces. You get two of these. If you can see them, there you go. Two little claw pieces. And what these are for is these will plug in to the sides of his shoulders. You can plug that in here. It's quite snug. Hey. Stay. There we go. Actually, like, latched onto my finger there. You can plug that into his shoulders like that. And you can take these back pieces that we pulled off of the guns here, and you can just clip these on here. So if you want to take this one off, which I can't now. Come on. Work with me, man. Work with me. Come on. There we go. They're a bit snug. And you can have these clipped onto his shoulders like that. If you want, hey, totally up to you. Again, your toy. Display it however you wish. It's a thing. It's a thing you can do. It's an option. So there you go. Another thing that is also included is you do get a head for their Mirage mold, which I never got. So this is totally useless to me, but hey, it's a thing that's included in the box with this figure. So hey, there you go. And that's pretty much it for the accessories. Now for comparison. Here he is with Masterpiece side swipe, so you can see how they look together. So there you have that. Here he is with Masterpiece Ironhide. So you can see it's a little bit shorter than Ironhide. So there you go. And here he is with the big boss bots. There he is with MP10. So you can see how they look together. And here he is with G1 Trailbreaker because he's precious. His head won't stay in place, but he's still precious. Yeah, whatever. So there you go. So there you have Ocular Max's TERRAEGIS. A very nice figure, in my opinion. I know Bad Cube did their version. I'm not gonna buy the Bad Cube version. You know, I looked at TERRAEGIS and he just looked better to me than the Bad Cube version. But I mean, the Bad Cube version looks fine too. But this one, to me anyway, looked better. So this is the one I opted to buy. So don't expect a review of the Bad Cube version for anybody who's wondering. No, I'm not gonna get that version. I got the one I wanted. So there you go. I know that Fans Toys is also going to be doing a Trailbreaker in the future, so I'm sure at some point we'll be taking a look at that. But yeah, so far though, I'm really liking this guy. I think he's very well done, very nice, very cool. Very well done. So there you go. So if you would like a TERRAEGIS or any of Ocular Max's other offerings, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. You can also check out my third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out LoriPlan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Ocular Max TERRAEGIS, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Oh, where is that Trailbreaker? Where is he? Where is he? Tag, you're it! Ah! Oh, Tag, you're it! Oh, you're not supposed to punch me, you're just supposed to tag me. No, you know what? I'm not really clear on how this game works. Alright, maybe we should just try a game of poker. Oh, cool! So what am I poking?